Congresswoman-elect Tulsi Gabbard came to Kona today on her way to Washington, D.C. Our first question for Tulsi Gabbard is, what are the basic plans you have for your first, let's say, 100 days in office?
Well, one of the most important things as we look towards the 100 days in office is putting together a very strong team, both in Washington, D.C. and here in Hawaii. And that's something that we're still in the process of doing and standing up, making sure that we have a representative on every island, in every county, and also making sure that we've got a plan for being able to see how we can reach out to folks who may need assistance, but also to constantly gather information about what is happening in the different communities. What we're looking to do as we look to our committees, I've gotten Homeland Security as my first committee. We'll see what the second committee is. We're still a few days shy of getting sworn in, but really looking to make sure that we start to address the immediate challenges that are facing our country and that are facing our economy here in Hawaii. Everyone's talking about the fiscal cliff, the debt ceiling, and really how do we support our economy? How do we support our middle class families? So that is at the top of the agenda, and figuring out in practical ways what action steps we need to take in order to do that.
You have a tremendous amount of experience relative to military, and you've got Homeland Security as a committee. Do you get to participate in the committee choices, or is that something that will just be handed to you once you get to Washington?
It's an ongoing conversation, and that's what I've been spending the last few weeks doing in Washington, actually, having conversations with those in leadership and those who are making recommendations and seeing how we can all contribute to serving our country and serving our own districts as well. So ultimately, the decision is not mine, but we try to have some input in saying, this is what my district cares about. This is what my district needs. With us here, of course, we have ports that have huge impact on our state. And the fact that we are such a hub between in Asia and the Pacific is something that we really need to look hard for to see what the potential opportunities are, especially as our country looks towards providing more economic activity here in this region.
Tulsi Gabbard, how do we stay in touch with you? How do you stay in touch with us once you go off to Washington?
Well, I'll be back all the time, first of all. It's funny because a lot of people ask me, when is the big move? When are you going to leave? And I've already left and come back 5 times in the last month. And so I'll be coming back frequently, coming back to visit and listen to folks and share with them the work that we're doing. But we are going to have a rep here in Kona. We're going to have a rep in Hilo, on Maui, Kauai, and on Oahu. We're looking to see who we can reach out to on Molokai and Lanai as well, because it's important to have people on the ground who can take information back, who can actually actively get the work done in helping people out. So once we get our office set up, you'll know what the phone number is. You'll know what the website is. I'm on Facebook and Twitter. There are so many different ways that I really am excited about having this continuing conversation that is necessary. And thankfully, technology allows us to really shorten the geographic divide so that when I'm in Washington, whether it's video updates or emails or conference call, town hall meetings, there's a lot of opportunities for us to be able to continue talking story.
Well, we're going to be talking more in the future, but before we say aloha today, is there anything you'd like to add?
I just like to wish everyone a happy new year. I am very happy. I went surfing this morning. It's first time in a while, so I am heading to Washington tonight and carrying the ocean and the sunshine and all the aloha with me.
We really want to thank Congresswoman-elect Tulsi Gabbard for being here on Hawaii Island as her last stop before she goes off to Washington.